Happy Wednesday. Welcome to the best day of the week. As you know, Wednesday is the best day of the week because we take a look at a little bit of wisdom on Wednesdays. We've been focusing on the book of Proverbs. We're going to do that again. Got a good proverb for you today. Hope you enjoy it. Quick reminder, not just important for us to hear a verse today, but to think about how these verses get used by us. Proverbs is in large part practical wisdom. So you and I should have some sense of how to put this stuff into practice. Sometimes it's simple advice that we can heed and go forward. More importantly than that, what we do with this godly wisdom is we hold on to it, we savor it, we sit with it, we ponder it, pray about it, think about it, and we use it to look back on how we've seen that life is wired by God to work in a certain fashion. And by doing that, we see some of our mistakes and we walk into the future with a little bit of added maturity, added opportunity to walk as God's children are called to walk in this world, as those who have set aside an old life, receive forgiveness in Jesus, and now get to walk forward saying, how then shall we live? Part of the answer is in wisdom like this. Our proverb for today is an important one for us to hear. Hearing a proverb like this might help us understand the goodness, even of something like struggle in our lives. Here it is. Proverbs 17, verse 3 says this: the crucible is for silver, the furnace is for gold, the Lord tests hearts. The crucible is for silver, the furnace is for gold, and the Lord tests hearts. Do you know what a crucible is? Not just a famous play. I think we've seen a proverb a little bit like this before. I don't remember the exact words, but in this proverb, the heart, our inner desires, are likened to a metal that needs to be refined or purified or made useful. So crucible is some kind of container that's not going to be burned up by the heat, that the silver can melt in it, can be formed into something else. But just like metal is refined, takes heat. You and I might think about God refining us and think to ourselves, you know what? It'd be awfully good to be refined by God. And by that, I mean, we likely think that it would be good to be at the end of a process of refinement, because refinement brings things like strength, brings things like purity. But here's the thing about refinement. It's uncomfortable when it happens. So what this proverb makes me think about today is just providing another way for us to understanding moments that seem difficult for us, struggles we face, suffering we experience. It's so easy in those moments to feel like we're cursed. But isn't there just as good of a chance that we're blessed? Isn't it possible? Not just possible, it's true. Even those difficult things we bump into in life, no matter what it is that brought them about, God uses those things to refine us. I've noticed in life that sometimes when God refines, he takes away things that are bad for us. Who knows? Sometimes we even want to grab onto them and hold on to them. So as you and I bump into difficult moments in life and trust that God is refining, it's something that simply takes trust. Faith that though we don't understand the process and we don't see the end, but trust that God is up to something that's for our good. Let's close with prayer. Lord, help me to be wise, not according to the world's standards, but according to yours. Help me to choose daily the way of wisdom and the way of Jesus. Amen. Hope you're having a great day. See you next time.